Hi guys, hi friends. Good to see you all again. And today, this is the three-part series to prepare yourself to go for Go Fest 2021. Super excited about it. This is the part 3 of the three-part series. So part 1 is about what to prepare for the whole Go Fest, which link to part 2, which is the item bags. You can check it out in my part 2 and part 1. And today part 3 is about managing the storage bag of the Pokemons for your Pokemon Go adventure for the upcoming event. So yeah, so there will be six key points to look out or to plan for your storage bag that you can really prioritize on which is your focus, because you can't be like, if you have a minimum of 300 slots or even 4,005 slots, there is a maximum now you can get, which I believe sooner or later you'll be 5,000 slots. Previously was like 2,000, I think 3,000, then 4,000, then 4,005 now, then 5,000. I think it's still not enough if you want to keep every Pokemon's, because there will be always be more coming in. You know that now it's only like how many which gen, and there are more and more Pokemons coming in, and I believe that's why I enjoy this game, because it's very fun, very adventurous, very creative. I like the company, I like the design, I like the team, I like Lunatic in terms of they listen to us. They have their problem and issue, understand. Sometimes it's like GBL, go better lag. They have technical issue, they have server issue here and there. I believe every software company, every gaming company, every companies do have their issues and problem as they are growing, because you must understand that this millions and millions of players playing at the same time, especially during like events like community days and Go Fest and Safari Zone, etc. It's not sometimes not able to really facilitate or provide this network or bandwidth for all the players. So because I'm a IT software guy, so I understand the problem they're facing. But of course, there's no excuse for them because they are billions-dollar company. So I'm not going to that topic now. But then now what I'm trying to say is they will be here. They have been here for many years. I think many years. For this game should be here for the next 3 to 5 years. So you can still continue to enjoy. There'll be more things. Since the 3 years ago when I started playing this, from to date, there are a lot of changes already, and it's excites me because I believe that there are more to come in terms of the AR and then all the interactions. I believe it will be out of our mind in the futures. So there will be always not enough storage space, no matter what happens. So for me now, I'm currently just have 1,000. I just added 200 space. I just added 100 few days back to prepare for Go Fest, and then I added 100 of last community day. I think the Gibber one, where they have giving like 50 for 50, 1 for 1. So previously was 800, and I still not enough, you know. Even 300, 500, 800 or 1,000 still not enough. I still running out of space because I'm catching with Go Plus. I'm playing more often recently. Not, I would just say grind, but then I would just be playing with Answer or during my free time or leisure time, or going to new places that they spawns, or during events like community days, spotlight hour, red hour. So it will for how we're going to manage your storage bag. The key 6 things for me, because it already also depends on what kind of players. Just like the item bags up front, is what kind of players are you. You have to really sit down and think about it. Are you a leisure, just started player, just for fun? I have friends who only on the apps like once every 3 months, you know, when they are chatting with friends, or we are meeting, let's play about it, let's trade, or let's battle or something like that, or let's catch this Pokemon, or they are once a year. Or there are players who play every day, every like they spend like 4-5 hours a day hardcore 8 hours a day, the professionals. For me, I would say I'll average about maximum about 1 hour a day, 1 to 2 hours a day or something like that. When there's like these like seasons of Cold Battle Leagues, I spend a bit more. But then I would say I'm a mid-tier player, mid-range player. So my priority for me is PvP. For now is PvP because I want to look for good ranking PvP Pokemons. Like I enjoyed the last one, the Element Cup that ended recently, which I don't have any Pokemon that is good for that because I'm not prepared for that. Then you have to start searching for that, or start grinding for, or looking for that, or trade for that. But the key, I think, for most trainers and players is the shinies. I think the shinies, especially the rare one, the legendary one, the shadow one. Like for me, I'm still grinding for Groot because I still now I'm have like catching or caught like close to, I'm reaching like 980 plus, close to 1000 Groots already, but I don't have a single shiny shadows. So I mean, maybe that was my luck. So I'm still trying to get my first shiny shadows, and then I think shinies are rare Pokemons, rare collectibles in this game, be it this pogo or the Switch or the cards. I think shiny is something that is what people are looking for, especially during this kind of event, the community days. And for me is but the shiny sometimes it's just too much, too many. Like for me, I caught like 28 kibbles shiny. I don't need 28 of them, and it take up the space. So I transfer like 15 of them. I still have to transfer them. So the first thing first is you have to manage your shinies. Is like, especially the community day shiny, they are no more of rare or high sought after by people who want to trade with you. Like if you have a shiny Mewtwo or legendaries, Rayquaza or what, then it will be more highly sought after than community day Pokemons like Heber, Tepic, Shuabu, etc. I transfer like mostly all of the, you can see I transfer like the shinies that is for community day one. I caught like 29 Shuabu. So it's like I don't need so many of them, it take up the space. Tepic also, I straight away transfer them after catching that day, last week, 2 weeks ago. And then I just kept like 3 or 4 of them, ready to trade with a good IV one, or ready to trade with people that maybe just started who don't have all these shinies. If not, I'm happy to keep like just 2 or 3 or 1, like the Beedrill, the Riddle. During the last year community, I caught like 15 or 16 of them. I transfer almost like 10 to, now I only have 2 Beedrill shiny and 3 Riddle shiny that is not evolved yet. So I already shortlist them and to transfer or trade them away. I'm happy just keep maybe maximum 2 of them. So you don't need so many shinies in your bags, and they are not in value, because you must understand that whatever is inside should have a value, be it sentimental value. Like I keep all this shiny, even I'm not using them for PvP, but you never know. Sometimes there's certain event, or like for me, I found that there is one Slowpoke shiny that is good for the Element Cup, and I just happen to keep it. I have 2 Slowpoke shiny, and I happen to keep it, and then I find that the IV is suitable for the Element Cup. Not fantastic, but it can be used. So you never know that one day there is certain event or certain battle league that you need that. So I just keep a few of them, especially the good IV for that Pokemon. Well, you never know that there may be a new move for the Pokemon, or like maybe Beedrill, there may be a new move, and then it will be highly sought after during that period. So I would say will not transfer all, but just keep whatever storage that you can, maybe 2 max or 3 max for now. And then yeah, so it's about sentimental value. So yeah, so the next one is the rare and lucky Pokemon, or the 4-star handles. So you have to really, so number 2 is you have to really know whether you need how many 4 stars. So I don't know, I have 2 paid off, I have 3 paid off 4-star handles, and I evolve one to keep it as a souvenir. And then I don't need so many because I'm not intending to use them, and I don't foresee them using the paid off for the recent research stars. And then I will just going to transfer the 2 handles paid off. Yeah, so you don't need like 4 Rayquaza handles and then 5 98%, and then 6 96%, because if you are the hardcore, you just need 6 good one for raids, or maybe there's 4 handles and 2 90%. The rest you can just transfer away, or just trade it with your friends. Yeah, so the upcoming Go Fest for coming Friday, Saturday and Sunday, for 3 days, you can trade 6 special trades with your friends. You can trade your legendaries or your shinies for these special trades per day, 6 special trades. So it's a very good day that you can really trade all this legendary that is stored very long in your bags. Yeah, so you can check it out in my part 1 video on how to prepare yourself for this Go Fest and what's to look out for this coming Go Fest. This is the part 3. And then yeah, so number 3 is the rare and lucky Pokemons. Like I had like no, initially when I just trading with Ansel or my wife or my friends, slowly you will get luckies here and there. And then like sooner or later I realized that I have 3 Aggron's lucky. I don't need 3 Aggron's lucky because I'm not using them, and it's just for rare because it's special, because it's lucky, it's not easy to get. But then I don't need 3 of them, so I just transfer 2 because I just keep one that IV is good. Probably, I don't know, maybe one day I may need it, but then I just keep one, that's it. Like rare Pokemons like Mew, I don't think you're going to transfer Mew because you only have like through the research stars you get 1 and 1 shiny. So I will not transfer for me. I don't think one day if you're running out of space you're going to transfer it. So you have to really decide what you want to transfer. All these are, you're going to fragrate it, you're going to tag it that no matter what you're going to transfer it. This is the fundamental. Like maybe you have like if your minimum space of 300 in your bags, 300 slots, okay, all this you just have to be disciplined. Like okay, maximum is 50 of rare, luckies and shinies that you will never transfer it. It's souvenir to you, it's meaningful to you. Maybe it's a Pokemon that was traded to you by your friends, and it's a valuable friends, it's a memorable Pokemon, or maybe it's a first trade, something like that. Okay, all this is in the 50, or maybe depending on your bag size. Then the rest is you are ready to transfer. So one tricks to you is how I do it is I'm going to rename all the Pokemons. I'm going to go through one by one. Like I have like previously I got 800 Pokemons in my slots. I have 800 Pokemons. So I really go through, I go and sort it out by numbers, and I can go through one by one whether I really need this, I will use this or not. Okay, it's a costume Pokemon because the last Go Fest is unknown, it's quite rare, but I have like 12 unknown G. I don't need so many of them. I trade some with Answer, the rest I just like transfer 6 or 7 of them, because I just keep like 3 of each. Same for shiny. So that is because when this kind of event, everybody have it. Everybody that really play will play Go Fest or Community Day, they should have it. And of course, as times goes by, if Pokemon will be here or Pokemon Go will be here for the next 5 years, 10 years, all this will be valuable because like the costume or the this 5th year anniversary or 1st year anniversary Pokemon, it will be highly sought after because it's collectible. Okay, sorry, because my camera went haywire just now. I think it's too hot. So yeah, I have 2 lucky Clefable. There is one. There was one of them was actually a Great League rank 3, and then I go and power up to Ultra League Pokemon, which is the I think 2483 or 93, something like that. And then yeah, and it was a pity because I mean I got another the one I think it's rank 33. Not much different, but it's just that sometimes you just have to you don't know, so you have to really check one by one. If you play PvP or you foresee yourself playing PvP, then you have to really go you use the Go Stadium IV checker to check. At least you don't power it up first, you just keep it, you just figure it, you just rename it. Like I will rename my Pokemon that is used for Great League GL, Ultra League UL, Baby League BL, and Master League ML. And then if they are good for that league, the IV, like 0-15-15 or 0-14-15, something like that. Different Pokemons have different IV that's suitable for PvP. So that is for me. I play PvP, so my PvP slots is really many is like I really favorite and rename them. So after renaming all the PvP one, the shiny ones, the 4-star one, the rare one, the lucky one, which you favorite it, tag it, you really rename it. Those that rename like under for me is GG or GG.LD, which is GG long distance. So the GG one is like I have 200 over of them, 270 over of them. GG is I'm ready to transfer, and because you know once you rename it, rather than you straight away transfer it, then you regret it because maybe you accidentally transfer it urgently during the event, or you need it suddenly. But for me, I rename them, but I don't transfer them yet. So I rename them. I will go through it again, maybe 1 time, 2 time on that day or the day before of that, let's say Go Fest or Sunday event, or after the special trades. I will just transfer them in bulks, maybe in 20s or 50s of them, and have space for the events, rather than you just transfer it without going through it and really check the IV checker or really think about it. So that is for me. I rename them and I really sit down at night when I have free time. I spend 1-2 hours and go through it, all my 1000 Pokemon. Maybe you have 4000 Pokemons, maybe you have 300 Pokemons. Just spend some time, a few days, to really check through one by one whether there is sentimental value, whether they are rare, whether like for shadows, I keep like 1 or maximum 2 of like I kept 2 good IV Beldum, 2 Machamp, because I don't foresee myself, because at my level with the Stardust that I have or accumulate, I don't foresee myself maxing up 6 Shadow Machamp or Snorlax. So I will maximum, maybe I just 1 or 2 for PvE. So that is for me, my style. Like usually I'll try to power up the lucky one because they use lesser, it's more economical. I'll power up the luckiest Pokemons if they are suitable to use for PvP or for PvE. So that is my style. And of course there are some Pokemons that you have special preference or like some they like Mew, some they like Psyduck, some they like I don't know, like for me I like Diggerby. I like because I love bunnies. I have 2 real bunnies, rabbits. I love bunnies, so I love the Bunnery. Diggerby because I use it for PvP. Although it's not a good IV, but it's one of my MVP. I love using it. I know how to use it technically. So that is for me. So it's for you. Maybe you have to find what is within your likes or your souvenir Pokemons that within that range. Yeah, so last but not least, a key tips for you is really rename them and then really use the string to distance space 100 minus. These are the Pokemons that you will know that is above 100 kilometers from your location, so that when you are playing or you're trading with your local community, because all these Pokemons are either through egg hatch, they are given by friends that are overseas, or you caught it overseas when you traveled before the pandemics. Like for me, I have quite a number of them I caught in Japan and Philippines, and then they are long distance, they are more than 100 kilometers from Singapore that I am now, so I can use it to trade with friends or Hansel to guaranteed get the 3 candies and 1 XL candies. So that was what I intend to do. That is very good. So I will keep all of them. I will not transfer them. The GG.LD, those that is GG that is not LD is those that is not the long distance one, and then I'm ready to transfer them anytime or trade them anytime. So it's faster. So when you're gonna meet a friend, like I met a friend recently and we sit on the table for coffee, and then we just talk about it, and he's also playing Pokemon, and then we just add friends and then we say, hey, let's trade. So straight I'm very fast. I know what I want to trade, what is ready to trade. I just press GG. I say, hey, these are the Pokemons that I want to trade. If you want, just take it, just transfer it. So that is easy, fast, although it's hard work in before, but then it's fast when you need it, rather than you go through one by one and then you have to show people what you want to trade. Yeah, so that is my way of managing my Pokemon's storage bag. I'm intending, now I have 1,000 slot, I'm intending to keep at least prepare myself for at least 200 to 250. I don't think I can go up down to 300 for now. So 250 slots, empty slots, prepare for Go Fest, because I know that the spawns will be very high. I'm going to go and play, and then very fast with the auto catch and manual catch, I will fill up very fast and I have to transfer. So if I really run out of space, I just press GG and then transfer away those that is GG. There about it for this managing the storage. It's a long one, but I just want you all to really have fun and really prepare yourself and really think through on what you want to keep and what you intend to keep short term and long term for your storage bag. I mean, of course, not everybody will spend money to go and buy the coins and then expand the storage bag. I took like a while, not after playing, then I slowly add because I find value in it myself, because I enjoy it, though it's not about whether worth it or not. I mean, you can afford or not. No, it's about whether you find value in it. Like some people will spend money to buy lottery, some people will spend money to buy to go for holidays, some people will spend money for a good meal or for cars, to wax the cars. No, I have friends who spend like $500 to go and re-wax a car. That is a lot of money for some people. But if you're going to spend $500 on Pokemon Go, people will say you're crazy. For me, it will be crazy, but I just spend maybe like $30 a month, $50 a month, just for this leisure. Just like I bring my son to Time Zone and I spend like $100 per session, because I enjoy seeing him enjoying that moment, that once a week or once every fortnight kind of family days, and we having fun as a family. So it just like going to carnival or going to holidays, it really, you have to find value in it, and you're spending it with no regrets, and you get all the good memories, good collectibles, good feelings, no? So yeah, that is for me. I don't know about you. Maybe you can share in the comment box below on how you see yourself playing Pokemon, and how maybe some things that I missed out during this video, and you can add your tips. I'm willing to listen to you and learn from you. We learn together, we have fun together. So yeah, that's it for now for this video, and happy catching. have an awesome and fruitful Go Fest 2021. So hope to see you soon and happy catching!